unreal expectations.
So this is a fun puzzle as well, right?
Game.
Game.
Back to the game, yeah. So, see the... That's alright, still on camera. So,
I'm very cold.
I know.
Because we have a window open, we have a door open, and then we have a little heating system on, so we're going to beat the purpose by having a heating system.
It's to warm the air coming in, unfortunately, but yeah.
Right. Sorry.
The way you are right now is very questionable, especially I imagine on camera. It's just like, and you're just like wiggling, like just
Don't worry about it.
Boop-boop-be-doop.
Betty.
Boop.
Birdie boop.
Betty boop boop boop. Betty boop 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 boop
So-
boop boop.
So this is my, this is... Oh. Ooh. That was subtle.
I have
It's,
$100. You still want to sell that crocodile
It's
mask?
actually just like really nice. Where did you get this?
I couldn't name my sources, but tons. Sorry, what?
Really?
Yeah,
Is this before or after the prices went up?
after.
Oh, you.
It's a small batch gin as well, so that's probably why it tastes so good.
I love the bottle off it.
Does it got any smell of it?
Hmm?
Does it got any
There
smell
you go.
of it?
No, it's
Yeah,
just
but
like
don't
it's
bite you, man.
Actually,
proper
you
gin.
can't.
No,
Yeah,
it's just nice
thanks.
gin. Actually, do you know what? Give that a whiff though.
Don't
Rhubarb
you
and
want
raspberry
to get
tonic
your
water.
lady out?
Mm.
A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
Oh,
The sign said I could get Lady Luck or
Very subtle.
instead. Well,
Yeah.
I
But you can
wouldn't
I
Take-
can get both from
But
that.
you can. The best thing is you can taste both raspberry and rhubarb without one of them being overpowering.
Yeah.
which is a
Oh,
tough
that's
thing to
alright.
do.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I don't need
Try to get it right,
Stick
especially
with
the
this.
rhubarb.
Thanks anyway.
I'm an adult.
Of course, it ain't none of my
You went
business
over.
if you
Yeah.
do me.
I think. Well, realistically speaking, technically on these ones you should only get two
Of course
Yeah.
you don't.
out per bottle, but I'm getting a little bit more. So.
Okay.
Amy's perplexed.
I had
Just got really confused there for a second.
I had an actual. I actually
Just
legit
like
had
a
a mental.
brain.
I actually had a mental fart there for a second because there was something else I was going to do, but then I did not trip her. I did not trip
No,
her.
that's just me being clumsy.
Yeah.
I was going to say, from this angle, it looks like, yeah.
Just like,
There
Yeah.
was something else I was going to do, but now I can't remember what it was.
Ice?
No, because it's cold.
If I could result.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
You got something to say, son?
for which one?
Mind if I
Us?
suck your
Newcastle.
brain a
Oh.
minute?
Did they didn't get knocked out, did they?
Please.
Bad luck, KC. Unlucky. Oh, it's gas.
You said tomorrow,
oh,
weren't you?
what's wrong?
Tomorrow, yeah.
It's like it legit just had an absolute mental break there. Like I was meant to. I was going to do something, and then you came out of the toilet, and then it just went out of my head.
Well, you were standing behind the door with.
And you were holding a
fucking
gun.
With a prop gun.
Does holding the gun help matters at
Prop
all?
gun.
Prop gun, yeah.
Gabriel and
Oh, but
family
no, there's something else.
Were you
I
going
was
to
gonna
prompt to like fucking prop hunt or something like
do.
that?
No, there was something I was actually legit going to do on my phone. Now I can't remember what it was.
It'll come back to you in like literally 3 minutes and you'll scream it
Yeah.
out because that's not really how it happens. So in terms of the game, right? This is a very complex puzzle. Oh, hello. Actually, I will top of the puzzle after this.
Get it.
Yes, get it.
Deaf.
Yeah.
Malia.
Mr. Knight.
It's going to get my hoodie. Thank you for shivering.
She was here.
Mine.
Happy to help.
I noticed.
You were saying you were cold if you went to this.
Yes.
Yeah, and I knew that's what I meant. I wanted to grab the hoodie, but then I walked back.
It was at the point when I got hypothermia that I realised.
I can't stop thinking about you. I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
I am sorry about the
You
windows.
don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I'll have my blanket for the movie, so.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You'll be fine.
My
But this
blanket.
is different.
That's if I bring my own.
You can't fight it.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, it kind of is your blanket.
I was actually legit going to, but then I need to
I
leave
have
around
so
it.
many obligations.
That's why I wore my old
Family
jeans,
is
not my
very
new ones. And my mum
traditional.
got me 2
Wouldn't
pairs of
understand.
jeans from birthday.
Hey,
Mum
I
got
love tradition. I've seen
Shop
Fiddler
on
on
Marks
Route
expensive.
100
Jacket from
times.
Marks
Because that's tradition.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different
She
worlds.
got them size smaller than what I told her to get.
I know you got more
And
money than
they
God.
are, she's like, no, I'm getting it small. She goes, you don't need that
That's
size.
why I'm
I was
saying
like, alright,
this.
fine, whatever.
No,
Then I was like, I said, just get
Why would
fucking
you come
receipts so I can
see
return them
me?
on needs. And she goes, just try the fucking on
I
first.
have a bookshop
So I did,
George
and they feel like
Building.
workout
I know.
leggings, like on the
You
top,
see,
like there's
I
no,
knew it.
tightness or anything. You got there all like proper like denim the whole way through. I was like, holy shit.
Not very forward at all, is it?
No.
Don't touch
I'm
her.
sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life.
A priest,
Not
yeah.
now.
Good woman, run.
he
not
he is no longer a priest.
Oh, he's not wearing the
He's
collar
not wearing
anymore.
the gear now.
Bitch, you wasted that collar.
Well, he got the snake bracelet. So this all starts with the snake bracelet, right? When we were there in the house, we obviously couldn't take the bracelet off the old woman. So what we did was we made an impression of it in the clay, because in the bar that we were in earlier on, there's two guys playing chess, and one of them is a jeweler. So he's going to recreate the snake bracelet for us.
Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb. The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled death.
And to finish the trick back to
Oh, Jesus Christ! Brilliant.
the person who sent me that just went, happy birthday. Damn, bitch. You got me.
Let's try to
Checkmate.
That wasn't a 6 person, it was an 8 person. We had to take 2 out because of size and closet.
It's what we in the trade call.
That's a joke.
It's what we in the trade call a Survivor Series match.
An endurance
I'd
match.
pay for that porno. I'd pay for that porno just to see someone get like RKO'd out of the bed.
And then the fucking Undertaker shows up at the end. It's pretty weird.
1 foot, someone Shawn Michaels at 1 foot still on the bed while they're just getting pounded from behind.
Yeah.
What can I do you for?
Now that's a Royal Rumble.
I'm here to see Detective Moses.
That's a fucking gauntlet match. There you go.
Oh, that is excellent.
So Amy, I hear you're Queen of the Ring now.
Oh, boat rings.
We're terrible people. And now here's Mark Hamill.
This is why we're all going to hell.
Yeah.
And I, for one, cannot wait to join you all at the River Styx.
I am looking forward to it, yeah.
Now, Mike.
I'll be the one playing Air Supply.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, it sounds like fun.
Can't wait. Like, looking at this, right, if it all turns out to be real and, you know, downstairs is where I end up going, I'll just kind of be like, okay, what do you want me to do? Torture? Poke a hole? I'll take it up the ass? Which do you need? Like, we'll go for it. Like, that's what hell's gonna be.
And then you're going to hell. Oh, right, fine. Yeah, that's it.
Just gotta make sure that, like, you know, just make it out like everything, you're gonna really enjoy everything. And then he's like,
So essentially you're gonna be like...
you know what, you need to be in management. That's how you get to management down in hell.
So you're gonna be Gene Wilder and fucking Stir Crazy there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. He goes to prison and pretends everything he likes. And then when they're away, it's like, ah, God help!
I mean, I'd imagine I'm kind of more or less like Rowena it. I was like, who knew, man? If I knew this was waiting for me, I would have died years ago. I would have died years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like in the sense of, if I'd known that this was waiting for me, I would have done it years ago. That's literally what she says. So, I mean, if I'm waiting for Jimi Hendrix, then yeah, I would have died a long time ago knowing that he's down in hell. She's not going to remember.
I was referencing Black Books.
Yeah, but she's not going to remember.
They know I'm here. They got me all over the city.
I haven't watched Black Books in a
They
long
know
time.
everything.
Because of who made it. It's kind of tainted.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
It kind of does a little bit, especially like I was watching the Christmas special, the Father Ted Christmas special, and then I was listening to his voice, and I just went, oh, you fucking
Oh,
prick.
fucking hell, huh?
You know that Dylan Moran is actually, he's starting to film his own sitcom now. Or sitcom since Black Books.
Really?
Mm.
Just
Apparently
get
so, yeah.
out of here.
Oh, this is interesting. This is
He's
interesting.
written
About
it,
that.
and as far as what he is directed it and
Why are
starred
the
it.
victims
Really?
all members
Oh,
of
he
the
better not turn out to be a Nancy
Why
New.
are they not here?
No.
And this is the first one he's done since Black Books.
You heard me say it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
We all did, and we're all just going like, yeah,
Take it back.
let's not try and make that work.
Yeah.
Who's the Nancy new in this room? It's Savile. Anyway, so
Will he fix it? I don't know.
No, he's not going to fix this one.
To be fair, he fixed it for a lot of people when he died.
Yeah, he did. A lot of people sent in letters for that.
Can I quote you on that?
Did you ever see that show back in the day?
No. Well, I know of it, yeah.
I remember clips of it.
Yeah.
Some of the fucking things that, like, the letters they got
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a box.
Do you ever think that, like, do you think when they're reading some of these letters, they just kind of, like, in a sense of, you kids need to start, like, aiming higher?
You kids need better dreams.
But then you looked at, like, the person who they were writing, but then you're looking at the person they're writing to, and then you're actually like, actually, do you know what, maybe just don't write higher.
No.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens.
Hence why we were essentially interrogating a drug addict there called Crash.
We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Because he thinks that it's a voodoo cult that's killing everyone.
What's the status on the voodoo?
I told you, it's go.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks.
Yeah, this is another thing we were told about in the lecture, where basically during the rituals everyone wears animal masks.
More like
So
radio
in the
masks.
Dixieland drugstore, the guy had a crocodile head that he wasn't willing to part with until we paid him 100 quid. Which is why we sold the painting, our dad's painting, to the guy Bruno for 100 quid. We give it to him, and because we spent so much, we also get a free bottle of gambling oil, which we're going to give to the guy in the bar. So it all kind of plays out in one very big convoluted puzzle. But it's honestly
Each
one.
thing benefits some.
Yes, exactly. It's one of those chain puzzles that every type of game like this has, and this one's pretty good. To be fair, it also helps as well that the guy we're given to looks exactly like Mean Gene Okerlund, and I choose to believe that it actually is him in a secret cameo. Because like it's not the same voice, but it looks exactly like him, and it looks like he's like wearing one of his old suits.
Doesn't
And
really
it's like-
count as a secret cameo then if he's not really doing the voice now, does it?
It doesn't, but like I just choose to believe for my own headcanon that it's him. Just he just finds himself in New Orleans, and he's like essentially the story is that like they've been playing chess for like 20 years and he's never won a game, and the reason he thinks like he keeps losing is because the other guy keeps using voodoo against him. Like is like legit, like you can't tell me that's not Mean Gene right there in the center of the screen.
The small bottle is labeled Master Gambling Oil.
There he is, right there.
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard. I never needed a cheat yet, you loser.
I really want to get them, but I think it'll be shit.
Thought you might
You'd have to
be
see them in
interested
person
in
first.
this gambling on.
Let me see that.
Oh,
Master Gambling Oil.
nice.
Yeah, but you need to see them in person just to
Yeah.
be sure that you're not getting like yeah.
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Get out of here. Marcus would never do something like this.
Well, if that's what you want to believe. This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
He's not really much of a novelist, I'll be honest.
Yeah, so that's why he doesn't care about it.
Yeah.
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
Sounds Jewish.
I could really
Yeah, I think he's meant to be kind of one of those kind of
Stonewall,
stereotypes.
give me a King's cup, would you? Coming up, Sam.
Oh yeah, and the barman's called Stonewall for some reason, because that's a first name.
Careful.
Stonewall
Don't
Jackson.
overdo it.
Stonewall, yeah,
Too much luck.
It is a first name.
yeah. It's a very very rare one though.
No such thing as too much. Stand back. Come on already. I'm ready to chat with you. We'll see about that Mr. Schmatty Big Mouth.
Oh, good. You got him there, Sam. Later that day.
Checkmate. Checkmate, you bastard. Son of a bitch. 20 years I've been waiting this
Can you imagine that, like, playing against the same guy for 20 years and never beating him? Like, at which point do you realise you're just shit at chess and you should try a different game? 20 years.
Or that you should try a club.
Yeah. I like to think it's the other way around, where like the other guy keeps winning at checkers.
Hallelujah, I did it! Yippee!
Nice game.
I like that he just fucks off after that. It's just like, well, I'm done.
I was brilliant.
My streak is over, I'm peacing out.
I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sammy here.
Will do.
Case in point.
Can I ask you some questions now?
Look, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck in this spot too long. I know much about everything.
So, how do you feel now?
Wouldn't be better.
It's just me actively trying to like get the game to tell me that this guy is a jeweler, but apparently you just have to know.
Can I ask you a few
Apparently.
questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
I'm also kind of assuming that maybe you were supposed to go to this bar at
What
some
can you
point
tell me?
earlier in the week, and that's where you find out, but it obviously wasn't happening for me here.
Sam is a changed man since his major victory.
I say major. It was his one victory in 20 years. I wouldn't call that major.
So, how do you feel now?
Wouldn't be better.
This is me checking with everyone else in the bar to see, do you know about that guy? What, Sam the jeweler? Yes. Unfortunately, you don't get that.
How's it going?
Could you excuse us? We're talking here.
It's okay, it's not for us.
Is that outside?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Remember, the window is open, fortunately.
Why is that?
Ventilation.
Could you do anything with this?
I mean, man, do we really want to live through another year of like a pandemic? Like,
I haven't easily recovered, to be fair.
Well, I am a jeweler, you know. Would you like me to catch this?
this is why I didn't hug him.
I am fine, trust me.
Actually,
Shit! Disease!
I have my booster. I'm good.
Yeah, that's fair.
We all been boosted.
To be fair, I like it.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, someone's playing with fire.
I mean, I got my 3 and I still got it, so you
Yeah,
know.
but you were due to be taken down a peg.
I thought you were calling him a Jew.
No, you're a Jew, man. Come on, like we all know it targets them. Apparently, it's a conspiracy.
He has an agenda against fucking Jewish people.
We all knew it. We all knew.
I want to make sure that this is edited out. So will you pause the game for a second?
Okay. This is the end of day 3, and Gabriel, there's Grace heading off for the night. Oh, hello. There's Malia.
She's only 2 days.
I'm
Like
going
she's
inside.
only a day and a couple of hours late.
Excuse me, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for
But
the day.
bless her. I'm not going
I'm
to say it
not
to
a
her.
customer. I'm here to see the owner. Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped
She's
by.
definitely not jealous.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see
Definitely not
you.
jealous.
Is he here? Really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning.
Gracie, say goodnight.
Ugh.
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would either.
Your eyes. Oh, I could show you around a little. It's not much, but
Please, don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now.
yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
Just shut up and kiss me.
The fucking leg. Where the fuck goes up as well.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're living in New Orleans, not a fucking Disney story.
I like that was your major objection there, and not like Tim Curry going, "You came." That was not what you objected to there, no?
I'm sorry, I got too distracted.
Oh no, we know, Amy, we know.
I think you had been waiting for your reaction to that part.
Yeah.
I've decided, you know, I'm an adult, and I'm not going to justify.
You've said that
my
several
actions.
times today, and I still don't believe you. You have not provided good, solid evidence to the contrary.
I didn't kill you with the gun.
Oh, well, that's a
that was
fucking
the-
start,
that was
isn't
the
it?
adult
That was very
thing to
mature
do.
of you, yes.
That was the adult thing to do. Just suffer. I'm not putting you out of your misery and then staying in it myself.
Oh,
Hell no.
well, thank you
I'm
fucking
making you
very
suffer
much.
with us all.
That's great, super, thanks, Amy.
Oh, shut the front door. They're fucking adorable.
I just had nothing to say.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave?
Anyone else know something odd about the screen?
That is so fucking cute. What, your lights on it? Or that she cleaned?
No, there's
The
someone...
painting's gone.
The paint,
Well,
we
the
saw the
person
painting.
in the window.
Yes.
Yeah, but she cleaned up. That place is nowhere near as messy as it was at the start of this playthrough.
The playthrough, the areas stayed the same, more or less.
Has it? It looks like she's cleaned up.
The only thing that's
okay,
different-
realistically, then the picture being gone, and
Picture's
she
gone,
does
yeah.
clean up the place.
Yeah.
Well,
It ties the route together.
Right.
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around
Now,
the
if I
body.
remember this part of the game
sketch
correctly,
is
this is a
very
murder that happened
similar
100
to
years
the
ago.
reconstructed vehicle.
And I think Congo Square is now called Jackson Square, which is the square that we go to all the time in the game.
Today's newspaper is on the counter. Heinz Picahune, dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eyes.
It is quite low key, but I like how the narrator is like tone changes from day to day, especially when she's reading the newspaper. Like it starts off quite kind of like goofy, whimsical, and then as it gets closer to like the end game, she gets a lot more tense and a lot more fast paced. Like to her credit, like to Virginia Capers here, she really nails the tone of the game when it happens.
Underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the voodoo end of it? But anything on that?
I know you were into it, Gabriel. But if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?